At LHTC Broadband, we're proud to provide the communication services you need to get the most from today's technology. We're your local choice for TV, phone, and internet. We offer high-quality cable TV service with HD, multi-room DVR, on-demand, and watch TV everywhere. Plus unlimited calling. And our internet is faster than ever with speeds up to 1 gigabyte. With no contracts and local customer service, switching has never been easier. Call today, 724-593-2411, or visit lhtcbroadband.com.
Good morning. You're listening to Laurel Highlands Happenings on 97.3 Light FM and 1480 WCNS. Sponsored this month by Holiday Candlelight Tours at the historic Compass Inn Museum on December 1st and 2nd and 8th and 9th. I'm Louise and I'm your host of Laurel Highlands Happenings. I'm here the first Saturday of every month to share with you stories, events and activities happening in the Laurel Highlands. Welcome to December's show. I hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving with family and friends. We're into our last month of the year. How did that happen? The festivities have certainly begun in the Laurel Highlands, with many towns celebrating Light Up Night and maybe a visit from Santa too. There are still, though, many holiday events to explore and enjoy, from cookie tours, holiday shopping at museum stores and art centres, holiday light displays at Overly's Country Christmas, Nemacolin Woodlands Resort and Seven Springs. And there's holiday shows with festive music is most definitely a must to go and see. And there's certainly no shortage of this throughout the region at our local theatres. So to find out more about what's going on through the holiday season, do visit the laurelhighlands.org website and click on our events calendar for all the holiday happenings. We have a great lineup this morning, and it's definitely encompassing the festive fun. We have Erica Miller from the State Theatre in Uniontown telling us what's happening at the theatre. We also have Vinoski Winery, who's going to fill us in with all the details of their Christmas extravaganza that's happening later today. And finally, we welcome Dodie McDowell from Westmoreland County chapter of the Keystone Elk Country Alliance, who's going to tell us more about the upcoming banquet. So, let's hop into our first guest, Erica Miller of State Theatre Centre for the Arts. Good morning, Erica.
Good morning.
So how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming on the show. I really want you to tell the listeners a little bit about the State Theatre, the brief history, because I'm not sure how many of them have been down to Uniontown to enjoy the theatre.
Well, the State Theatre is a building that originally opened in 1922 as a picture palace and a vaudeville house. It was designed by theater architect Thomas Lamb, who was the premier theater architect of his day. And it served the region as a picture palace and a venue for shows for many years. In the 60s and 70s, it became what was known as the State Music Hall, and concerts and events like that took place here. Johnny Cash was here, Waylon Jennings, Kool and the Gang.
Wow.
Buddy Guy, lots of people. And then in 1989, a group of people got together in the community. They formed a group called the Greater Uniontown Heritage Consortium, and they purchased the State Theatre building and made it a performing arts center. And so we're almost at 30 years of presenting the professional performing arts at the State Theatre. And we do many other things. We have a classic film series. We offer an education series. About 5 years ago, we started producing summer musicals. We do 2 great shows in the summer that are amazing. And we started producing the Nutcracker Ballet every Christmas. So we have a lot going on here.
Oh, that sounds lovely. So it's all coming together, the community. You have like local theatre groups come in and perform?
We present a season of professional touring productions.
Okay.
And then we do, that's, our main season of events. And then we have a classic film series where we show one classic movie one Friday a month. And then we started producing just a couple of shows, in the summer. and then we produce the Nutcracker Ballet with local talent.
Right. Oh, that sounds great. So what is the seating? How many seats do you have in the theatre?
Well, it's a large theater. We currently seat 1,404 people.
Okay.
When it originally opened, there were seats for 1,900 people, but people were smaller then. We've gotten larger. So when we renovated, we put in wider seats, and we lost some seating over the years, but to accommodate wider seating and some wider aisles. But we seat 1,404 people.
Oh, that sounds great. Now, tell us about, because what's coming up shortly is the Nutcracker. It's the Nutcracker season. So tell us a little bit about the Nutcracker Ballet that's going to be occurring at the theatre.
Well, we started many years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, producing the Nutcracker here at the State Theater. For many years, California University of Pennsylvania produced the Nutcracker every year, and so it was a holiday tradition in our area. Well, they changed their focus and started producing other shows at California University, which are great shows, and you should look up what they're doing this year. It'll be fun this weekend. But there was kind of a lacking in the community because we do have so many dancers and great dance studios here and so much talent in the area. So there was kind of a wish to bring it back.
Right.
And so one of our board members and Donna Morovic, who is the choreographer for the Nutcracker Ballet, who worked with the California productions for many years, they decided we should revive this here at the State Theater. So it's really a fun tradition. We have about 90 kids dancing in the production this year. And so, they're from different age groups, and some of these kids have been in the Nutcracker year after year, and they kind of advance up through different roles in different scenes of the show.
Right.
And so it's a beautiful production. We're very proud of it, and it's going to be December 14th, 15th, and 16th, and tickets are only $15 each.
Okay.
So it's very affordable to bring the family, and
they can buy the tickets online on the website. Or,
yes, you can get tickets at statetheater.info. We spell theater R-E at the end. And so statetheater.info, or you can call the box office and order tickets at 724-439-1360.
Oh, that's great. So 90 kids, that's a lot. Gosh.
It is. And this year we're bringing in a professional dancer,
right,
to be the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Oh, okay.
And so it's an exciting thing to do to give kids an opportunity, especially kids that are taking dance lessons throughout the year, the opportunity to dance with a professional dancer.
Right.
And her name is Alicia Holloway, and she dances with the Dance Theater of Harlem.
Wow. Okay.
And
this sounds wonderful.
So she's coming to. She'll be the Sugar Plum Fairy, and so it'll be just this exciting chance for all these kids to see this professional ballerina and dance with her.
Well, that's lovely. So that's Friday, December the 14th, Saturday, December the 15th, and Sunday, December the 16th. Show for Friday and Saturday starts at 7 p.m. and Sunday it starts at 2, and tickets are $15.
That's correct.
Brilliant. Now, because we're running low on time here, but before you go, I really wanted to highlight the classic movies that you do every month. This is brilliant for those that would love to see one of those old classic movies on the big screen. You offer that opportunity now, because I was just looking for December the 7th. You've got Christmas Vacation, and then January you've got Bringing Up Baby, and my favorite for February, for Valentine's Day, An Affair to Remember. Oh, I'm there.
Yes, you need to come. It's so great.
Oh, my gosh, how wonderful.
We started showing classic films in 2007 as a way to make sure that everybody at every economic level, whatever, had an opportunity to come to the State Theater. Maybe somebody can't afford to see a live show, a touring production at a higher ticket price. but a movie is a way to make sure everybody feels like the State Theater is theirs to enjoy.
How much is it to see the classic movies?
Our classic films are $5 for adults, $3 for senior citizens and students.
Okay, that's not a bad price. That's pretty good.
No, it's a cheap date.
Yeah.
Popcorn's only $2. It's a great way to go out and have fun for not a lot of money and see a movie on a big screen like it was made to be shown.
Right, absolutely. So very quickly, give us your website again and your Facebook so people can find you and they can learn more about you.
Okay, our website is statetheater.info, INFO.
Okay.
You can find us on Facebook if you type in State Theater Uniontown, and you'll see lots of events that we have coming up.
Okay, and your phone number for the box office
Our
is?
phone number is 724-439-1360.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming on the show, Erica. I hope you have a lovely holiday season.
Thank you. It was great talking to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
If you've just joined us, you're listening to Laurel Highlands Happenings. We thank Historic Compass Inn Museum for sponsoring December's show. Step back in time and enjoy holiday candlelight tours at the Historic Compass Inn Museum, December the 1st and 2nd and 8th and 9th. Now, our next guest today is Chan Cheetah, and he's from Vinoski Winery. Good morning, Pete.
Good morning, Louise. How are you today?
I'm very well. Thank you for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
Now, the winery, Vinoski. Now, am I saying it right, Vinoski? Is that the right pronunciation?
That's perfect.
Brilliant.
Yes,
okay. So Vinoski Winery is very new to the Laurel Highlands, and I'd love you to tell our listeners a little bit about the winery, where you're located, what you do, how many wines, that kind of thing.
Sure. Well, we opened on July 4th of 2017 on that weekend, so we're going on about 18 months now. And we are located in Bell Vernon. Some people find it in Ross Traver. But we are on 51 North to 201 North, which is about 4 minutes north of I-70. So whichever way you're coming, you would take the 51 North exit, and you'll be here in about 4 minutes. Very simple to find. We are located over top of the Willowbrook Golf Course, and it is a gorgeous mansion that was built as a private residence back in 1994. And the Vinoskis acquired it back in 2017 and turned it into a spectacular winery.
It is spectacular. I have to tell folks that it is amazing. It's very grand. It's like a castle, really, isn't it? It's lovely.
It is. It is. In fact, the name of the road is Castle Drive that it's located on. It's 333 Castle Drive. And the place is referred to as a castle by all the locals. And the road, of course, being Castle Drive, was named after the house. It's quite a place, and it just has a spectacular venue. It's over 30 acres, and on the acreage we have a full-size Major League Baseball field. We have a full-size soccer field. We have a basketball court, a golf hole with 3 different fairway approaches, a putting green, and just a gorgeous set of outside patios that we're expanding on next year.
Okay.
And it's just a wonderful, wonderful place to hang out with your family and friends.
Oh, it is absolutely lovely. I can definitely say that. So very quickly, because I want to focus on the event you've got on today, but very quickly, how many wines do you offer at the winery?
Well, we currently, right now, we have 14. We have a selection of our choice wines, which is basically a variety of our sweet wines. And then we have our premium dry wines, which are made from our other winery in Lodi, California. The Vinoskis have a winery and vineyards out there, and then this winery here in Bell Vernon.
All right.
And not only are the wines all natural, but they are just absolutely spectacular. The Vinoski family has been making wine in Poland since the 13th century. So for 800 years, they've been passing this task down through the generations.
Oh, okay.
And Walt and Roxanne, our owners, just have a tremendous passion for wine. Just a great family to work for.
Oh, I hear that a lot, yes. What a lovely experience since the 13th century. Wow, that's really cool. And you offer tastings for the wines at the winery?
Yes, we do. Each day right up until a half hour before we close. We offer our choice tasting, which is our selection of sweets, and that is a $10 to try 5 different flights of our sweet wines. And then we have our premium dries, and that's $20 to try 5 flights of those.
Oh, that's really good to hear. So folks can come along, they can visit the winery, go into the tasting room, and then try several different wines. That's really nice. Now, what I really want to talk about is your Christmas extravaganza, because that's starting later today, isn't it? This is your 2nd annual extravaganza. So, now from what I hear from Julie in the office, that you have a very large Christmas tree in the hallway. Is this correct?
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. The elves came in and decorated the mansion, and it just looks spectacular. I mean, from the time you walk in the door, every corner that you turn is something different, and it's very, very tastefully done, very nicely done. And this afternoon will be our events will start taking place at noon and go from noon to 4 all day today, and then the same noon to 4 tomorrow. In fact, last year we had such an overwhelming response to our extravaganza that this year we had to split it up into 2 days, and we are really looking forward to it. There's a lot of different things going on for all the folks, and it's not mandatory, but anyone who would like to do a cash donation to our featured charity, the Bag Brigade, will be able to walk around the mansion and try our cookie and wine pairings that are going to be complimentary. And then we also have live entertainment that will be playing all day, and then we have entertainment out in the tent tonight.
Oh, wow.
That'll be out. We have a heated patio tent out here. It's actually pretty cool.
Wow.
And that will be heated, and there'll be music out there until 8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, lovely.
And like I said, we had the wine tasting and pairings from 12 to 4, and then we have food during the day today, and tomorrow we'll have various food trucks out here.
So now, how much does it cost to come along to this Christmas extravaganza?
Well, it doesn't cost anything.
It's free.
Nothing at all. Just come on in, enjoy the day, enjoy the festivities, check the place out. We have some great promotions on some of our wines. In fact, we have a promotion that we have never dared to do before, and it is buy 2 cases of our particular wines and get a case free. So depending on which case you choose, you can save up to $240 on that.
Oh,
but the wines you have to buy, or the choices that you get, is purchase 2 cases of our Sweet Isabella and or the Concord, and you can mix and match those. And once you do that, you receive the free case of your choice of French Colombard, Diamond, Sparkling Rosé, or Sparkling Brut.
Wow.
All of those are some of our most popular wines. So you really can't go wrong. It's a great time to purchase your gifts for the holidays, for your families and friends. Some people will get a few cases and they ask for a couple of extra single bags because they're going to be giving them away as gifts.
Right.
I know everybody in my family gets wine now, and you just can't go wrong. We also have gift cards, of course, and then we have vendors that will be here. There's going to be Marbell Diamonds and Jewelry, Simply You Soap and Candle Company, the Licha Tobacco Company, and C. Harper Auto will be here as well, along with all of our Vinoski merchandise that'll be for sale for the holidays.
Oh, gosh, Pete, this sounds wonderful. So we're running out of time. So just to recap, Christmas extravaganza starts today at what time?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, and it runs till 8.
And tomorrow.
Okay, and you're located in Belle Vernon, and you really
Yes, we are.
And you're going to have vendors there. You're going to have some good deals on wine. You can have wine tasting. You're going to have live music and refreshment too, and it's free.
It is free, and we also have a
Amazing.
gingerbread house contest too.
Oh.
That as well.
Okay.
But we're looking for a great day.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
Tomorrow.
So just quickly give us your website so people can, if they want to know more information, they can just look you up online.
Absolutely, at VinoskiWinery.com. And our telephone number here at the winery is 724-872-3333.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Pete. Thank you for coming on to the show, and good luck with the extravaganza.
Thanks, Louise. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Just tuned in? You are listening to Laurel Highlands Happenings, brought to you this month by Holiday Candlelight Tours at the historic Compass Inn Museum on December the 1st and 2nd and 8th and 9th. I'd like to introduce our final guest today on Laurel Highlands Happenings, Dodie McDowell of Westmoreland County Chapter for the Keystone Elk Country Alliance. Good morning, Dodie.
Hey, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for coming on the show.
Well, thanks for having me.
So, tell us about the Keystone Elk Country Alliance.
Yeah, I'd love to. So we're a Pennsylvania-based nonprofit. We were created in 2010 basically to run the Elk Country Visitor Center, which is located in Benezet, Pennsylvania. This facility is owned by the Commonwealth and built by the Commonwealth with some private funds, but we're the nonprofit that basically runs it from day to day. We receive no tax dollars, no other compensation from the Commonwealth, so it's our responsibility to make sure that the lights get turned on every day and all the bills get paid. So that's really why we were created.
Okay, so now the Elk Country Visitor Center is all about the elks, correct, and all the habitat and the other wildlife that you have up there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was determined a long time ago that the visitation to this area to come and see Pennsylvania's largest member of the deer family was growing, and the Commonwealth decided under the Rendell administration that it would be a great place to put a visitor center that was basically created around elk and that momentum that was already starting.
Okay, now I'm reading here you've got 245 acres on the property.
Yeah, we do. And again, it's owned by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, but the 245 acres was originally private land owned by a local citizen. It was actually a Christmas tree farm, and it was purchased for the specific purpose of this visitor center. So all the land, even though the visitor center sits on about an acre, maybe not even that much, all that other land is managed, and we have hiking trails and food plots and things like that just for elk. So it's all about elk and conservation education, things like that.
So the listeners are probably thinking, well, what's this got to do with the Laurel Highlands? Well, the thing is that the way to fund your visitor centre up in the elk country is to have different chapters, and you actually have a Westmoreland County chapter, and they are quite newly formed, and in February next year, you are having your first annual banquet. Is like a fundraiser to, make funds for the visitor centre. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct.
Right.
So we have 16 chapters across the state, and Westmoreland County is one of our newest chapters. And like you said, in February, it'll be their very first inaugural banquet. It's going to be held at the Ramada Inn Hotel and Conference Center right there in Greensburg.
Okay, so for those who are like, oh, sounds interesting. What is the banquet going to be about? So it's on. What's the date?
The date is going to be February 16th of 2019.
Okay.
And so here's what you can expect. These are family-oriented events, so there's nothing going to happen that you couldn't bring your children to. I want people to keep in mind, though, it is a fundraiser, so, we are holding these with the hopes that people will come and have a good time, but we're also trying to raise funds. So it'll cost you $6 or $60 a person to get through the door. Now, what that'll include is your meal and then a one-year membership to our organization. Now, if you're a husband and wife, we're not going to make both husband and wife buy a membership, so the additional person would simply be $35, and that would include your meal.
Okay.
Once you're there, there are going to be everything from educational displays about who we are, about elk, about the visitor center, and then there's going to be all kinds of games where you can win prizes, win items. There are live auctions, there are silent auctions, there are raffles, and there's a point in the banquet where we show a very high-end movie production that talks a little bit more about who we are and gives people a sense of why we do what we do, and also how somebody sitting in the crowd could get involved or help us out even more.
Oh, this sounds great. So folks are listening thinking, yeah, we're really interested. We want to learn more about, elk and how we can help. So if they go onto your website, they could actually find out more information about the banquet, about the visitor center and everything that you do.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, not all the information, like the banquet dates are listed in locations, but there's not a whole lot there yet. As we get closer to the banquets, probably about 6 weeks out, you'll see an application. You'll see a letter on there underneath the banquet where they can print it out and fill out the application, send their money in, and then they'll get tickets to the banquet. I do want to caution folks that we cannot take walk-up crowds, because we have to pre-order meals and that type of stuff. So if you are interested in coming, you will need to either get the application off our website or call us and we'll send you one.
Okay. So what is your website address?
It's www.experienceelkcountry.com.
And they can also find you on Facebook too?
Yes. Yeah, we're on Facebook. We're on some other social media platforms, but I'm 54 and I don't quite understand all those. So if you're a social media person, just search us out. We're on most of them.
Right. I think it's under Keystone Elk Country Visitor Center for those that are Facebookers that want to learn more. But I was reading about the Visitor Center, and it sounds really cool. You got like touch screen interactive panels. You have a theater in there. You have trails. It sounds great. A real good place to learn about the Pennsylvania wilds, the elk, and everything else, the habitat.
Well, it is, and all those things you mentioned we have, and I think the important thing is it's free. It's open to the public, and to come to our visitor center is absolutely free. You don't pay for parking. You don't pay to spend the day at the center. There are some extra costs. Like anything you want to buy in a gift shop, obviously there's a cost there. We do have a 4D movie theater that you pay for. We do wagon rides in the evenings in the fall where that is a cost, but you can literally come to Elk Country and spend the whole day up here, and really the only thing that you have to pay for is your gas back up and back. I mean, you can walk the grounds all day long and not spend a penny.
Wow, that's wonderful. And for those that have just tuned in, maybe just to recap, where is it located?
It's located in Benezet, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour north of State College. It's right smack dab in what they call Pennsylvania wilds. It's in Elk Country, or Elk County, I'm sorry.
Right, well, I go up to Cook Forest, so it's another, 40 minutes from there? Yeah.
Due east of Cook Forest, absolutely. Yeah. And it's amazing how many people who are at Cook Forest will drive over here for a day.
Brilliant. You know what? A lot of listeners I know have camps up that way. So next time you're up that way, do visit the Elk Country Alliance Visitor Center. It's been wonderful to chat to you, Dodie. We're running out of time. So just to recap, your banquet is on February the 16th, 2019, and it will be at the Ramada in Greensburg. And to find out more information, go to your website.
Yes.
Or can they give you a call?
Yeah, you can call the visitor center, and honestly, we got about 18 numbers, so I would ask you to find that number on our website to our front desk. But yeah, you can call here, and we'll do everything we can to get you a seat at the table.
Brilliant. And the website is experienceelkcountry.com.
That's correct.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and have a lovely holiday season, Dodie.
Hey, thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
Too.
Thank you to all my guests today. All events and businesses mentioned today can be found at laurelhighlands.org. And if you're active on social media, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, cheerio.
At LHTC Broadband, we're proud to provide the communication services you need to get the most from today's technology. We're your local choice for TV, phone, and internet. We offer high-quality cable TV service with HD, multi-room DVR, on-demand, and watch TV everywhere. Plus unlimited calling, and our internet is faster than ever with speeds up to 1 gigabyte. With no contracts and local customer service, switching has never been easier. Call today, 724-593-2411, or visit lhtcbroadband.com.